Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Lubomir and this is my very first After Effects tutorial here on YouTube, in which I'm going to show you how to make some contrasty silhouette effect with kind of revealing text animation into the beat. So let's jump right into it. Here we are in the After Effects. This is the footage of myself practicing shadow boxing. My intention was to shoot this in a dark room with only one small light pointing on me, because I do want to achieve an easy separation of my highlights from the rest of the image. So to separate the darks from the highlights, let's drag the lumetri color here and make some adjustments. First, we need to increase the contrast, then pull up the whites and drag down the blacks. Now, jump into the curves, make some really hard curves so I can darken all the shadows. Then we need to drag down the saturation to get this kind of black and white silhouette image. There is still some minor noise in the background, so we need to tweak that curve a little bit. Now it's better, but it looks a bit harsh, so we need to blur it a little. Bring the Gaussian blur effect on it and change the blurriness to 3.5. Let's see the preview. Now it's looking much smoother. Then we can bring the particle footage on the top and scale it up to cover the full screen. Let's change the mode of the boxing footage to Luma Matte, and we have something like this. Now we can create the title, which is going to reveal upon a hit. Click on the text tool and type our text. Align it to the center. Now let's make a frame around our text. Click on the rectangle tool, make sure the fill is off and change the stroke size to 10 pixels. Draw the rectangle around our text and align it to the center. Select the text and the rectangle and pre-compose it. Now we can bring the 4-color gradient effect on it, because we do want to achieve some gold shining colors. Then let's add the CC lens effect on that layer, change the size value to 0 and click on the stopwatch button to make a keyframe. Now we need to find the right position when to reveal the text. Should be right on the hit, somewhere over here. Move that keyframe to couple frames before the hit. Now let's go about 1 second forward and drag the size all the way to the right to reveal the full title. It would be nice if our title would disappear when my hand smashes the left hook. To do so, we need to add linear wipe effect and match transition completion, change angle to 270 degrees, find the place when hand is about to touch the title and set keyframe. Now let's find the correct position when our hand crosses entire title and change the transition completion to 100%. We can adjust the angle to better match the movement. Let's have a look. To make it more interesting, we can add a shift channels effect on the title layer. Set the green and blue to full off and leave only the red color. Make 2 copies of that layer and adjust the middle one. This one is going to use only green color and the top one is going to use only blue color. Now we need to offset those 3 layers by 1 frame. Next we can bring our logo, which reveals upon the last hit. We will copy our CC lens effect from the title composition and paste it to our logo layer. Find the right position and move the keyframes over here. Select the second keyframe and set it to Easy Ease In. Change the value to around 300. Then go to the end and drag it up to the 500. Let's go to the graph editor and change the curves like so. Now we are having much smoother transition. Now we can make some simple shockwave effect when the fist is hitting close to the camera. To do so, we can duplicate the particle layer and drag it on the top. Change mode to screen and set opacity to 40%. Select this particle layer and click on the ellipse tool. Find the proper place when the fist is closest to the camera and draw a circle around that fist. Let's feather it up. Make a keyframe on mask expansion, go 2 frames back and pull that to negative value. Now it's completely removed. Then go about 10 frames forward and drag the value to over 100. Let's make a keyframe for opacity. Then go to the last keyframe of your mask and set opacity to 0. Now we can trim this layer like so. We are going to copy this layer a couple more times and adjust it for another hits. Simply move that layer to the proper place and adjust the mask position. To make some room here, we can pre-compose the shockwave layers and also the title layers. Additionally, we can duplicate the particle layer to make some nice background when the logo is revealed. Bring that layer on the top, change mode to screen and set opacity to 0. Move this keyframe right to the moment when your logo starts revealing. Then go a couple frames forward and change opacity to 40%. Now let's have a look. And that is basically it for today. I hope that you found it useful and perhaps you can see me in my next video. Till then, take care.